morning, all. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this August 1st, Thursday, 2019. Just getting on to 9:20 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Look at the stock market rally. You know, for those of you that don't get the benefit of seeing my morning subscriber video, which is a subscription video, I try to point out that when a market does certain things in the U.S., such as a big report that comes out at 1, and then you get a press conference at 1:30 from the Fed, and it runs an hour, what time do you think it is in Europe and Asia? And do you honestly think the market's getting a true reaction from those two markets? Then if you do, you're, in my opinion, wrong. It takes a while for it to first go to Asia, be digested, moves to Europe, then you come back. And on that comeback to the U.S. is where you see a lot happen. So you're getting this rally today off of key numbers. Run your numbers on the lower Bollinger Bands in the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ, because that's where those numbers were hit. I think the story tells itself right from there. The dollar stronger. How much stronger will it stay? Don't exactly know. We saw the Bank of England today, and in my update this morning, my written update, I have gone through that already. I've written the whole commentary on that, so that part's done, and I'll leave it for that. The gold and silver down hard, but I'm not convinced in any manner that these markets are knocked out. I think this was necessary, get some of the bulls out of these markets, and it wouldn't surprise me if they get some footing there. We're getting a good rally in the natural gas, but I expect it's going to be short-lived. And the reason is I'm still looking for the inputs of the EIA, and this is a weather event right now that's taking place with the hot weather that's coming in from the west. The more story is here, and that story, to me, is look at how much you're down in gasoline, the Brent, and the crude. And that's because the markets are concerned between what the Fed said yesterday, what the Brits are saying today. World trade is on everybody's mind, and that's going to be the key that you look at. As for the grain markets, the washout has not continued. It rolled further today into the wheat market. Bonds and notes were down to the 1.99% level now, cracked the 2 again in the 10-year notes after the Fed action. Cotton starting to gradually try to roll to the downside a little bit here. And you failed at a big number in Bitcoin. Could have gone up there to the 103.40 area, and it didn't quite make it. Now, when you look at the day's data, construction spending down 1.3% versus the expectation. That's a sharp drop. It missed by going up a tenth. May construction, they revised only down 0.5 from down 0.8. Nothing bullish there. When we come to ISM manufacturing, 51.2 versus 51.7. A miss, not a terrible miss, but a miss as I see it. And you can see the other numbers, not all that strong. New orders picked up, and that helped. Inventories index picked up a little bit, but still in a contraction phase. The employment index, that fell rather sharply. Yes, it's still expansion, anything over 50, but it's a concern. Market final, U.S. manufacturing sector PMI came out at 50.4. The preliminary was 50, so that's not bad either. Jobless claims came in right as expected, 8,000 to 215. They were expecting plus 8,000 to 214, so it's right in line. Challengers planned job cuts down 7.5%. That's not bad either. So labor is still good. And energy analysts are looking for a report in the next 15 minutes or so of up 0.56 billion BCFs in the latest reporting period. So we'll see what that does and what that's going to mean to the marketplace. So as I said, one of the things I do for my traders is I start off each morning early, and I throw out a lot of trading ideas to them in my morning video. It's different than all that you're seeing here. It's a subscription video. And I go through typically 40 futures charts, and then most of the time, not every time, I'll cover about 5 ETFs for you at a shot. Depends on how much I want to get done, how fast. I record at 6 in the morning. It's posted typically before 7 a.m. Central Daylight Time. 15 minutes of posting, some editing, then the rendering, and then it goes up onto the sites. So you get all that. The charts look this way right behind you, jet black with more studies than I put here. And the difference is I cover technical fundamentals, but then I get very specific points of entry, exit, stops, profit objectives. In other words, true trade ideas. Some are short term, some are longer term, but the idea there is to give you confidence with your own trading on this whole sector of markets. You might agree, gee, that's an idea I was thinking about, or you might say, you know, I was wondering, is he seeing something positive or negative for that? Maybe I was wondering, maybe I should do what? The idea is confidence, or another idea to bounce it off. Because there's really, in trading, not many people to talk to. Don't you agree? It's become, with the internet, very private. Therefore, the cost for 30 days, and that's how we do it, 30-day subscription, doesn't matter when you start, 26.5 cents a day, or $7.95 for those days. You can stop at any time. There's no contract. If you want to go month to month, you can do that at $15 a month. Thereafter, you're still going to get the $7.95 for the first 30 days. And if you decide you can go on a yearly basis, that's $156, which works out to be about, what, $13 a month. There's much more information about this on our website, www.iraepstein.com. It'll be under the word research or education, morning subscriber video. And if you click right here, you'll be taken there as well. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.